Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of the YodelCast. I am Doc Lettuce, your host, solo casting the second map in this theoretically best of 3, possibly best of 4 matchup between Egocentric and Puppy Kisses. The first map was Arcs Novena, which Egocentric took 3-1 in an action-packed map that very easily could have gone to overtime. Had Puppy Kisses had another cap and gotten the flag off the stand. It could have happened, believe me. You didn't have to be there. It just could have. Take my word for it. Anyway, I'll give you a quick roster rundown, although I believe they are the same as the first map. On Diamond Sword, we have Egocentric, represented by Acronym, the QHP, Sweetness, David Bowie, Alchemy, Adip, and Vertical, who was an absolute MVP last map. On Blood Eagle, we've got Puppy Kisses with Fouette, Deagle 57, Jose, X-Fade, Tunker, Alcohol, and Wolfie FTW. As I mentioned, the first map was action-packed. It should be a little bit slower on Katabatic here, but hopefully it should still be pretty interesting. A lot more skill will be shown on this map, I think, at least on the offensive side. You got to dominate the map for your cappers to be able to come in and get some good grabs. And as we see, oh, David Bowie getting team killed there by Vertical. Great team play that I love to see, making sure they don't win too easily. That's what I like to see, a little bit of humility from their team. Anyway, X-Fade there with a nice grab, 255, only down to 84 health, though it was a side-to-side. A little bit of an interesting route here, but he is going to be out of line of sight from Acronym for a little bit, so there we go, Acronym getting a couple more snipes off, but he is pretty close back to his base. Vertical there with the E-grab for the enemy team. We're going to keep our eye on X-Fade here because he's the only one that's actually going to go anywhere. He's being chained down there by David Bowie. Some nice chain gun fire. Managed to take him out. So it's just David Bowie and Deagle 57. Who's going to be able to get it? Oh, Deagle 57 takes it before David Bowie, who flings a Nitron into the air in frustration, tries to chain gun him down after remembering he's probably not going to kill him with that Nitron. Flag is being bounced. They do manage to take out David Bowie. A little bit of team fire there, though. And they did not pay enough attention to their own flag as Adip came in there with the grabs. So we're going to focus on him now. 1,300 health in that Raider. Tunker was after him. Still is after him. Wolfie FTW is also after him, but he is still full health. He's probably going to make it back to his base without any problems here, so they are going to move on to standoff positions. Never mind, Adip does drop it off. Looks like he's just passing it off. So, yes, Fouette is holding onto the flag and moving into the back of the base. And it looks like David Bowie should probably be doing the same here. And there we go. David Bowie moving to also the similar back of the base hill. Oh, no. Wait, they're going even further back for some reason. As I'm sure, I think we've seen this tactic before, and I will repeat, this is a horrible idea. I will stand by that statement. I don't like this at all. They are very, very far away from their base now. It will take them a good 10 seconds to get back to their base and get a cap off once they get the return, so, we'll see how this goes for them. Anyway, we do see a 3 defense setup here on Puppy Kisses. I don't see a 4th guy anywhere. They used to run with 4. Could be Tunker was just respawning there. Yeah, we see he's coming in now. Vertical doing some nice Murph spam. Does take a couple people out. They just seem to be just jumping right into it there. Tunker is going to DM Vertical. Who's flying in there now. No one else is really here to support him. Adip is a little bit away, so it's kind of wasted as he goes down. Adip's coming in now, as so is David Bowie, but it's not really going to be enough, the two of them. Adip is in the Infiltrator. They might have just seen him there. Nope. Still managed to miss him, so he's going to try and make his way in here. Here comes a Sonic Punch any second now. No, he's about to die. And Adip gets spotted, and there goes the end of that. He really should have punched earlier. Oh, well. Those noises were completely intended, by the way. I like mocking Infiltrator. I don't like Infiltrators. Anyway, we do see a 4 defensive setup here for Egocentric as well. Acronym staying in the sniper role. He is being a bit of a problem right now, but if they actually swarm him all at once, it might not be as easy for him to be effective. Fouette does go down. Wolfie FTW also going down. Did manage to get Alchemy down to about half health, but that's obviously not going to be enough. So we're going to swap back here because it should be their turn to be attacked any second. Well, Vertical just died, so it looks like the Egocentric offense just did get taken out. Oh, my apologies, guys, for forgetting the HUD there up top. My bad on that one. It was 0-0 in case you were wondering. But about 4 minutes have passed, and we're still stuck on this standoff. I haven't seen a standoff last, like, more than 10 minutes on this map, so we'll see. It's got a chance right now because neither team, running the 3 offense against the 4 defense is not one of the easiest things to do, and both teams are trying to do it. Alcohol is still in the sniper as well, so both teams running with that defensive sniper is going to mean that the infiltrator is likely going to be the only way that we're going to get a return, unless the snipers miss their shots, like they may not be now. Vertical setting up and doing his spam, not hitting anyone right now. To get a nice shot off on Tunker, but had to get on there again, guys. Sorry. Some more good spam coming in there from Vertical. Deagle did go down, or basically he's down. Oh, that's a good shot. Taking X-Fade basically all the way down. Deagle doesn't want to pick it up. He's the only one with less health than you. Down to 39 health. This could be a big, expensive blunder here. Flag is floating in the middle of the air. David Bowie coming in trying to get the return. What on earth were these two doing? Alcohol and Tunker were not paying any attention to the flag pane. All their attention to ADIP. Free return for David Bowie. Sweetness coming in to make the pickup. Just floating over the hill at the moment, and Wolfie FTW is going to be able to chain him down. He does try and toss the flag. He tosses it right to Wolfie FTW, and that's why I don't like them being that far out. It took them an incredibly long time to get back to their base, and, you know, the one heavy managed to get the return against all those people. That might not be a product of them standing here, but it certainly didn't help. We saw Fouet there did try and make a little bit of a, not really a continuation grab, but something of that sort, but did get taken out. Alchemy was already on the stand waiting for him. So we are back to a 0-0 reset scoreline. Both teams have generators down. As I believe I forgot to mention this last map, I'm just going to give you guys a quick rule set rundown. It's very different, well, sort of different from the rules that you would be used to playing in a pub. Team damage is obviously on, as you've seen. I believe it's a full 100%. Shrikes cost, I think, 36,000. Tanks cost a bit more than 10,000 or something of that sort, like 16,000. Somewhere in that price range, 10 to 16,000. Credits are pooled. You do not have individual credits. Your team has credits. And that's what you live and die by. As Deagle there says, I'm going to live, manages to get the flag. Going about 200 over the main big hill in the middle. Down to 231 health. A good sniper shot coming in there, but he's got enough speed. He's probably going to make it back. The QHP says, no, you are not. Comes in with a front to back. Only going about 250, but that's enough. He's down to 320, though. Sniper's got a beat on him. Alcohol still has a shot. Missing that shot. Still has clear vision, though. Deagle's already setting up on the standoff hill. Looks like we might already know where this one's headed. Deagle does go down. We are going to watch that now. Tunker didn't manage to get the pick up there. It's just Vertical and David Bowie on him. He's at full health, though. Okay, a little bit less than full health after Vertical gets a nice disc off. Gonna team kill his teammate there. David Bowie goes down to Vertical, who is killing anyone and everyone in sight. Friendly, foe, it does not matter. Anyway, Sweetness there setting up. And we can see we are going into standoff positions, the exact same ones as last time. It'll be very interesting to see whether they end up having the same result. We see an inventory station being thrown there all the way in the back. That's likely ADIP getting ready to go into Infiltrator. And I would tell you, if I could see him, there we go, there's ADIP. Yes, getting that Infiltrator ready. Probably going to go with the same thing they did before. Tunker is set up. We do only see 3 defense plus Alcohol all the way over there doing his sniping. Harassing Vertical a bit as he's chucking Mervs all over the place. Those Mervs are not hitting anyone at the moment, but they're always a constant threat, so they got to be careful of them. He does go down to the sniper, though, so we should have some time there. Wolfie, FTW, and Fouet were going in there. Fouet was just taken out. Wolfie, FTW, the only one left. Trying to hit Alchemy, but not really going to do enough. Alchemy's about 750 health, pretty much. Oh, wow, Wolfie, FTW, taking out everyone from his team. It's into a little bit of chain gun fire, unfortunately, for Wolfie. He just didn't have the health to solo a 4th or 3rd or 5th or however manyth member Alchemy was. He did manage to get him down to 511 HP, though, so heroic effort by him. On the other side, a Sonic Punch there by ADIP. Managed to get the flag out on the field. ADIP coming in there for the return. Is going to... No, he's not going to get it. Tunker says, not in my house. And Deagle comes and picks it up. Vertical there trying to make some problems. Chucking discs all over the place. Does manage to kill Deagle and is going to get the return. He does get the return. It's up to the QHP to make it all the way back. Jose already coming in there for the grab. QHP shoots himself, but... these extra 5 seconds that he has to travel are just costing his team right now. Jose does go down, but Wolfie FTW mowing down the QHP. Fouet coming in there for the return is going to get the return, and we have the double return once again. David Bowie coming on here, try and make a grab. Tunker says, nuh-uh, I see what you're doing, and takes him out. I don't know how many times I can repeat this, guys, but that back hill, as you saw, that extra time it took the QHP to get there, really cost them that cap, I think. I think he would have made it if they were on the closer hill, but it's their choice. Maybe they wouldn't have survived the standoff otherwise, but I really don't like that hill. I think it's that Hill and I, we just don't like each other. Alright, I can't explain it. It's just a feeling, alright? You know, I can't do anything about it. I've never seen teams be successful with it, so I don't like to see it. Ugh. Anyway, so we do have a reset with about 15 minutes left to go. We've seen 10 minutes of unproductive. Well, it's been productive for me, but I don't think either team is very happy right now with what's been going on. So we are going to watch the fastest person, who I was hoping was not going to be the QHP. Deagle there had a nice grab route going, but did get hit by a bridge, which is not productive. Anyway, X-Fade there coming in there with a little bit of a, I wouldn't say E-grab, but llama grab, just because you might as well try it. They do manage to take out most of the defense. It's only Sweetness. He does get the return. The QHP coming in there for the grab, does die. David Bowie comes swooping in with the double capper version. And Alcohol is missing his snipes. He's at full health, 900. Probably going to get away home. I see most of the team is all the way back at their base. I don't think they're going to be able to get an E-grab off here in time. This could be the tie-breaking 1-0 cap here for Egocentric. We do see a couple people come flying in to crash the stand. Fouet coming in, doesn't make it. Jose coming in there with the safety grab. And by safety, of course, I mean E-grab. Does get it, but it's not going to be enough. David Bowie coming in there, boosts himself up. He's about to get onto that flag stand. Some Mervs coming in. A little bit higher. He might have gotten the kill. And there's the 1-0 vertical with the continuation grab. Does disc himself. Is being taken out by the sniper, though. He should probably punt this. You should probably punt this. Or don't punt it, because the sniper's missing all of his shots. I guess that works, too. Is now being escorted by the QHP and Sweetness, but he's still really low. Deagle coming in there with a nice Nitron. Does manage to take him out. The QHP picking it up, though. Right out of the field, making it all the way back to his base. 300 health, does get a quick 2-0 cap. So after about 10 minutes of nothing, we see two very fast caps. So some good play by David Bowie there, getting that first cap, and then a little bit of sloppy play from the defense for Puppy Kisses, allowing a quick second cap. It's a shame, because they'd really been holding out very well up until then. And, but, you know, I guess this means you guys just don't have to watch 25 minutes of standoff. So, hey, it could be worse. Anyway, we see Wolfie FTW coming in here, trying to do a little bit of distraction. Fade there is in the back. Looks like he's going to be running the back to front route, but we do have the QHP making a grab. Looks like he got stopped by something or someone, and he did just drop the flag. Jose trying to make a return. And he's just sort of bouncing the flag around. Adip coming in there, trying to make the grab, misses the flag completely. Jose does go down to Vertical, I believe it was, who has picked up the flag after it was tossed over by Adip. And Vertical's just going to keep going. He's down to about 1,000 health. He's going to shoot himself in the face with a mortar. But Tunker says, I'll kill you just because I don't want to make you look bad. And he does. And so the flag is returned. And we're going to be back to a 2-0 scoreline. Both teams resetting up right now. I'm hoping we get a cap in here for Puppy Kisses. I want this to at least be a little interesting. You see 2 inventory stations? That's just redundant. No one needs that. Anyway. Let's go see who's going fast. Alright, X-Fade going fairly fast. But he's right back at his base. Alright, let's go look at the next fastest. Deagle also just left his base. These cappers, I don't even know. It's kind of disappointing. Alright, well, let's go give the defenders a little bit of credit here. Let's go watch... let's watch this base for a little bit. Alright, so we got Alchemy here defending with Acronym sniping on the top. The QHP in the back doing his route. Sweetness doing some little bit of mid-range dueling there. Just trying to annoy people. Fouet does manage to take down Acronym. This could be huge if a capper comes in. Alchemy goes down to Vertical as well. Oh! Fouet died. Yeah, you killed your flag carrier. That had the potential to be awesome. And I was going to give that offense a lot of credit. And then they shot their own teammate. And anyway, in the meantime, the QHP did manage to get a grab off, but he did go down, and the flag was in a horrible spot. David Bowie does pick it up and thrusts away, though. Down to about 357 health, though. He's sniper bait right now. But I don't see Alcohol anywhere. Okay, well, Alcohol sees him. And he does go right down in the field. Wolfie FTW does manage to get the return. In the meantime, the other flag is just being bounced in the midfield, or midfield at their base. Nothing really doing on that one, so we're going to take a look at this again, see if they can pull off something similar, minus the team killing part that really sort of hurt them at the end. Because that was a very impressive clearing by their team. You know, I was very pleased to see that. You see Wolfie coming in there now, was spotted a lot earlier by Acronym, was taken out a lot earlier as well by Sweetness, I believe, who helped. Alchemy's fairly low, but it doesn't matter if he's low, he just needs to not be dead. QHP has just spotted Deagle, most likely, as they were crossing paths. He does get sniped down a little bit. He dies. He was just a ruse, though. X-Fade. Well, alright, so... X-Fade grabbed the flag. That's a... Well, yeah, I'm trying to think of something nice to say, but he ran into a rock. Right here. Hit this rock. It happens. Occasionally. It's very frustrating when that happens, so let me tell you that. When you're coming in here, you grab the flag, and clunk, rock. In the meantime, though, David Bowie showed me how not to hit a rock. Going about 270. Sorry I missed the grab. I hate to see people hit rocks. It's just not nice. Anyway, down to 300 health. Sniper shots coming and flying in. X-Fade there. Wolfie FTW trying to do something, but there's really nothing you can do when someone's that high. It's all up to your sniper, and he just unfortunately didn't manage to get it done. X-Fade there with the E-grab that's very late. Kills himself on there as he was going a bit too fast on the ground. Caught up to him in that case. Fouet is coming in here to try and... wouldn't be a terrible idea, but he's sort of just going to save this flag here for his capper. He doesn't know what else to do with it. David Bowie coming in for the return, though. He's just going to let him return it because it's a lot better for his team if he lets him do that. It's a lot easier to attack the flag there than all the way back there. So they are just going to reset at the 3-0 with about 9.5 minutes left to go. One flag is in the field, but not in any dangerous position at all. There's not many routes that would be able to pick this flag up. I know one, and it wouldn't be very good. Anyway, the flag's just returned, so don't even have to talk about that anymore. Wolfie with some nice spam there. Misses, unfortunately, but does force Alchemy off the flag. This is what they need to do. Just get this defense off. Get an actual grab off. We see Fade coming in. Alright, depth perception failed me there. Or height perception. I thought he actually had a good chance on that, but sort of flew right over the flag. Hopefully we could see someone else coming in here. Nah, someone fast. No one's going fast. Okay. No one's going fast, so we're not going to see anything for a little while, unfortunately. So let's go take a look at the other flag stand and see how this 3-0 managed to manifest a little bit. So we do have Tunker here on defense. We got Jose and Alcohol. Okay, Jose decided he didn't want to be Jose anymore, and so it's just Tunker right now. Inventory station there. QHP setting up for a back-to-front route. Adip coming in there to get some distracting going. There we go. Jose's back. I guess he was in the wrong loadout or something and decided killing himself would be easier. There's an inventory station. The QHP missed his back to front, as you just saw. Vertical coming in to do a little bit of extra spam. I expect David Bowie to be in here any second now. Probably from this angle-ish. Or maybe from that angle. There we go. There he is. Also setting up the back to front. He's a little bit later, but it did give his time a lot more team to actually get on the stand and do some spam. Vertical and Adip do own the stand. He is coming in now. Jose's back on the stand, though. They couldn't get this off. No, David Bowie does manage to avoid all the defense. Is getting out with about 280 speed, as expected. Going right up the hill. Sniper shots coming in, missing, but Deagle in the meantime did manage to pick up his flag. Does get taken out by Acronym, though. Some good sniper play by them. X-Fade was right behind him, though. Is going to be able to pick it up. 326 health. He needs to pass it off. But he is basically out of sniper effectiveness range. He does toss it off to Fouet, and it looks like we might be ending up with another standoff. I love standoffs. They're so much fun. Fouet's full health. He's got a chaser on him somewhere. There we go. There's the QHP and Vertical. Both going at him. He does toss it off to Tunker, though. See, even there, the flag almost went off the stand. That was really risky. But anyway, Tunker picked it up. 1,400 health. He's going to just head right back into the standoff position. That'll be perfectly fine for them. They should be, you know, at this point, it'll be really hard to come back from a 3-0 deficit. So they should just look at shoring up their standoff abilities. Adip here is right just standing there. Ugh, how is no one noticing this? He does finally get the Sonic Punch off. Vertical coming in there to try and take advantage of, but the flag just bounced a little too far, and they took out both of them in the span of about 0.5 seconds. So Deagle's just going to pick the flag right back up. I'm kind of surprised that the Infiltrator is still getting in so easy. And another yawn. Ugh, I don't breathe enough. My apologies. I think it's because of the team damage, if I had to guess. Because they're a little bit afraid to just shoot around, because if you hit your own team, well, you know, it actually does something. So they can't afford to shoot around all that much, which I think is why the Infiltrator is, in this case, actually fairly effective. We see Vertical is there, going to be setting up in from the left. Oh, okay, Alchemy going down to Wolfie FTW. Fouet there trying to get the grab, doesn't manage to get it off, does manage to take out the QHP again, though there are 3 of them here. They could get this return. Sweetness picks it up, but he's only got about 120 health. Wolfie is being a beast, mowing down everyone, gets the return. Here we go. Adip, though, is on the stand. He is ready to go. He's going to Sonic Punch this flag right off of him. Oh, no, he picks it up. Oh, that was sort of a mistake, and there is the cap. I think he accidentally ran into the flag, and so that obviously alerted to them being there. A quick Nitron, quick thinking there from, my apologies, I don't remember who that was. Some quick thinking with a Nitron and the return managed to give them that cap. 3-1. Good job by Puppy getting on the board. That was a well-played standoff by them. Wolfie FTW was unbelievable in that standoff. He mowed down everyone. I think 3 flag carriers in a row he managed to mow down with that Juggernaut chain gun, which is, you know, very, very strong, and he was certainly showing us why. So good play by him. He also got the return, if I'm not mistaken, so MVP of their team right there. But, you know, he's the vertical of this map, I guess you can say. Whew, so if, you know, this isn't entirely over, they could get a cap pretty easily in about 5 minutes, and then if they go back into standoff position, this could be a lot more interesting. So Wolfie with some nice spam there, forcing Alchemy off the stand again. They just need someone to come flying in here. Deagle does come flying in. Alchemy kills himself, taking him out, but X-Fade was ready with a nice side-to-side, going 300. Does get hit and runs into the creativity wall, down to 230. Are they running dual sniper? I didn't think that was allowed. They are running dual sniper. I didn't think that was allowed with these rule sets. That's interesting. I wonder if they're going to complain. Anyway, the QHP did manage to get the flag out in the meantime. And looks like he's going to make it back to his base and turn this into a hi, Wolfie. How are you doing today? Wolfie's a beast. And he just appears in front of people. And he kills them. And he returns flags. And it's 3-1. Wow. Okay. Yes, that was expected entirely. I saw that coming. Didn't you? I did. Anyway, dual sniper. I swear that was not allowed in this rule set. But they are running it, and I haven't heard anyone complaining yet, so I am going to have to ask about that after this map. I was under the distinct impression that that was not allowed. Maybe they changed their minds. I don't know. So it should be interesting to see what happens with that. But, you know, it's working for them, I guess. I think he would have been out a lot closer to home if he died at all in that one. X-Fade I'm referring to with the flag, but he died to the second sniper, so alright. Well, it should be interesting to see how they deal with that. Deagle, though, does manage to get a nice back-to-front off. He's already more than halfway back to his base. They still are running the 2 snipers, and he's not dying, so there we go, finally dies. Fouette's there, ready to pick it up, though. Their flag is in the field, but it is going to be able to be time returned. It's right there. Vertical picks it up, preventing the time return, but he's not really got that much left. Fouette suicides. To something. Jose, though, with the pickup. They are ready to do the time return. There's the time return. Does boost over 3-2. Under 3 minutes left. This could easily become a tie game or a standoff situation. We are not out of the woods yet, people. Well, I don't know what to say. That was... Okay, it looks like they have gone off the 2 sniper strategy now. That's... I wonder if that was a mistake on their part. I wonder if they thought, let's just try it out because we're winning anyway. And then they realized, oh wait, this is actually turning into a game, so we have to pay attention. Some great flag grabbing there by Deagle. My apologies, guys, for missing it and missing the clearing that was going on. Of course, I've been watching this flag stamp for the majority of the game, and I happened to miss it that time. But good job to Puppy Kisses for getting their offense coordinated, managing to get that second cap. Nice timed return, nice escorting. Pretty much just a very nice play overall. Got them that second cap. Wolfie is just bouncing around, doing a little bit of spam. Yep, he's about to go down. And X-Fade is not even ready yet. The QHP did get a... How does the flag end up there? Anyway, the flag did end up there. Vertical does pick it up. Tosses it right back onto the stand. I guess they might have had a capper incoming who could have been able to pick this up. But no, just Adip. Adip's grabbing it. He's about to be attacked by Tunker and Jose, though. There's a Nitron, not going anywhere. Wolfie is also there, so this is just going to be an easy return. Flag's just bouncing around in the midfield. The QHP was coming flying in, about 250. He's going the wrong way, obviously, and he's down to about 270 health, down to 178. He's probably sniper bait for alcohol wherever he's at, so not a great strategy. Oh, boosting with no energy. Okay, well, 178 does get taken up by alcohol, so he's just pretty much wasting time. Which is effective. They only need to survive for 1 more minute at this point. Puppy Kisses really needs to get a grab off here. They just need to do something. Wolfie FTW coming in there doing a little bit of spam. They really might just need to crash this stand because they don't have any other choice. Fouette coming in here for a front to side. Wolfie picks it up. That was a really bad move. It's going to be impossibly hard for Fouet to grab now. He's going to try. QHP's ready there for the return. Does get the return off, and that was pretty much as expected. Fade, though, coming in there, trying to get the grab. Does get the grab off. A good grab. 705 health. That bounce will not make it easy for him because he's being sniped down to 205. But the sniper is missing. He might be able to get home like this. We could see a tying cap here. I don't think they were expecting this. Vertical is there at his base as we just saw a flicker of his name. He is coming right over the hill now. It's all going to be up. Tunker's there on the stand. He boosts a little bit to give himself that little bit of extra speed. He is going to make it onto the stand. There we go. 3-3 tie game. Good job. Puppy Kiss is coming back from a 3-0 deficit. David Bowie with a back-to-front pickup, though. Only 144 health. He's probably not going to get anywhere. Jose is right on him. Does manage to take him out, and there's the return. So we are going right into overtime. It looks like we have an hour of overtime. Okay, it's likely not an hour. It's probably just a 10-minute thing, and they'll call it after 10 minutes. Or maybe it's an hour. I don't know. I hope it's only 10 minutes. I mean, you know, an hour of overtime, that's a little excessive. But we probably won't see an hour of overtime. We've seen a lot of hectic action in that last 15 minutes. Cut out the first 10. This looks like a pretty active game. So anyway, yes, good job there by Puppy Kisses. That was some very nice play by them. Their cappers especially. Good job to them for managing to get the flag off the stand. There was a fair amount of defense still on the stand when X-Fade managed to get the grab off. He got out with almost full HP. In the meantime, though, the QHP is getting out with about 205 health. He's going about 300. It was on a front-ish to back. David Bowie is taking care of alcohol for now, so these snipes are going to be a problem. They need to see if they can get the flag off the stand, because they're not going to be able to do that much else. Fouet is waiting for him, though, right where he thinks he's going to be coming down, and he's probably right. Wolfie FTW is getting the flag off the stand for safety. QHP down to 145. He's going to hit this hard. Doesn't hit it quite as hard as he... Well, he's down to 71. He does go down to Fouet. Sweetness is there to try and make a grab. They need to bounce this flag. They do bounce the flag. Oh, a lot of bouncing. Too much bouncing. Alchemy does manage to get the pickup, though, and Jose was not able to do it, but in the meantime, they had to spend so many people doing that X-Fade came in with a nice grab, got the flag off, and he's all the way back at his base. We are going to have a standoff, most likely, for the winning cap here. Well, this is how everyone dreams it. Well, no, okay, not really, not the teams that are playing, but this is how every spectator wants it to happen. We want this to be overtime, standoff, everything on the line, except, well, it's only map 2, but almost everything on the line. Vertical coming in with some great spam. Hits Tunker hard. He needs to toss this off. David Bowie coming in. Misses the disc. He's down to about 600 health. He's getting a little bit over. The Nitron just barely misses. Vertical chaining him down. Down to 36. Down he goes. Nice pickup there by Deagle. Vertical was ready to do that, but... Vertical does finally go down, so we're going to watch the other side real quick as that offense was just taken out for Egocentric. We see Fouet there in that infiltrator. They know he's there. There's a little bit of random spam going on. They're not going to make it easy for him. Tunker picking it up, just tossing it off for normal reasons. 8 up there in the back of your screen, as you can see, is about to switch into infiltrator, which means David Bowie, yep, coming in. Vertical. Vertical should be here anytime now. Now David Bowie's just charging him with a Nitron. He does mid-air Tunker, so that's not going to help anything because, okay, Vertical's finally coming in here to make a little bit of a difference. But he's just going to toss it off now to Deagle, most likely. He shouldn't really hang on to it, not with this much health. I don't see 8-up anywhere. I would have expected to see 8-up, but Tunker's just hanging on to it kind of stubbornly with no health. Oh, he's getting O-sniped? He's getting hit by something. Oh, Vertical's O-sniping. And 8-up with a Sonic Punch. Gets it off. 8-up is flying towards it, but no, Deagle's going to pick it up first. Deagle is down to about 230 health, but he does still have the flag. He does go down, though. David Bowie gets the return. It's all up to QHP. Can he do this? Can he finally get it? Fouet's coming flying in. I think Fouet might get there first. Yes, he does. Okay, Fouet got it. I assume he died or got nitroned and the flag bounced into someone else, and it got returned and capped. But, in any case, good job to Egocentric for managing to get that cap. That was a lot closer than it should have been. They really just need to sit up on that closer hill. I don't like that. But, yes, 4-3, overtime score. So, Egocentric does win the theoretical best of 3. 2-0. They did triumph 3-1 on Arx Novena, and now 4-3 in overtime on Katabatic. Not much to say about that game. It was, after the first 10 minutes, very action-packed. We saw 2 very long standoffs in the first 10 minutes. But then after that, we had 6 caps in about 15 minutes. It's not too bad. And 1 more in overtime, which fortunately didn't last nearly as long as I might have feared. It does look like we are going to be playing at least 1 more map, maybe 2. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the cast off here. And and it's possible that I'll have the next maps up in about 30-45 minutes. So once again, I am Doc Lettuce. You are watching Egocentric against Puppy Kisses. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next maps.